And now we go live to our commentators.
Welcome back, night golf fans, back to Erina Creek, the home of World Night Golf. I'm John Murphy, and joining me for tonight's final of the autumn match play knockout here at Erina Creek is Pete Sliwinski and Dave Jones for some local expert commentary. Boys, it's a big match tonight. We're going to go straight out to the practice fairway. The boys are on the tee. A massive rivalry here tonight in the final, with Ben Ward hailing from Wyong Golf Course and Ryan Edwards hailing from Shelley Beach. So some local rivals. I know you guys have had a lot to do with these two clubs and know these players very well. Looking forward to a tight one tonight. We unfortunately have a bit of a fog settling in, so we'll be swinging out to Steve Holmes out on the course, our club president, our club captain, for some on-course commentary through the night. But boys, welcome to the grand final of the Autumn Match Play Knockout. And what do you see happening? Who do you think is going to win tonight, and why are they up there tonight?
Well, Murph, what a cracking night for it, mate. Thanks for the big intro. Big rivalry here tonight. Wyong and Shelley Beach, no blood lost between these blokes. The Clash of the Wards.
Clash of the Wards.
Yep. We've got that going tonight, Slapper. And of course, on a personal level, it brings up the old Sliwinski-Jones rivalry that's been going on for generations, mate. The stolen jam roll in the 16th century, I believe.
16th century it goes back to, yeah. And the Battle of the Clans and Wyong, Shelley Beach, Ward versus Ward. It's going to be a cracking match, and no shots given. And importantly, playing off the deck, which is the first time we've had through this whole series. So that's going to really, really make it exciting.
I think we're going to get a bone tonight. They're going to throw us a bone tonight.
I think they may.
So playing the ball as it lies tonight for the final. The course is in great condition. How's this bit of a fog going to affect them, Pete, regarding maybe the moon tonight?
Waning crescent moon tonight, so we don't know. It still has an effect through the fog. That's going to have a little bit of effect on the players. It's going to affect the ball. It's going to affect the roll. And most importantly, the mental side of it, what the waning crescent moon will do, pulling the fluids around the brain there, Jonesy.
Exactly. That cerebrospinal fluid is actually very susceptible to the gravitational pull of the moon. So, and it does. It's probably what the specialists and the researchers are saying accounts for night golf craziness.
It does, yes, yeah, absolutely.
And we all know someone who's suffering from that.
Yeah, and there's two wards out there, and it's almost Ward 19 Cumberland Hospital in here.
It is.
Psychiatric centre, but
it is, that's right.
I've spent some time there. I know you've spent some time there.
Shock treatment, yeah.
And they actually wanted to give me a frontal lobotomy, but I opted for the bottle in front of me.
Yeah.
Instead, so anyway.
And isn't it true, James, that you're also a ward of the state?
That's right.
As a young fella.
That's right.
There's lots of wards here tonight.
Yeah. There's lots of wards.
I was raised by a kangaroo pack, just in between Nyngan and Warren.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I was lost out there one day many years ago, walking around a dirt road trying to find my way back into Nyngan, and passed an Indigenous fella on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Said, mate.
So let's check in on how the boys are hitting the ball out there, Jonesy. We're focusing in on their swings a bit tonight, and you're going to lead us in this club rivalry commentary. Just before we swing out to speak with Steve, who'll talk to the players on the practice tee. What are you seeing here in these swings, fellas?
Balance. I'm always looking for balance in the players' swings, just to be able to take it back, just nice and smooth. Here we go, and just prop up on that left side and just be balanced through the shot. There's obviously the depth perception which comes in it with night golf, trying to make sure you make clean contact. That's what the guys will be working on right now, just a bit of rhythm and just a bit of balance.
And Jonesy?
Yeah, I agree, Slap. All about tempo. I think they'd be hitting the club now that they're going to hit off the first tee. Just feel how it's going to fly. Get a feeling for how it's going to land. We did have a little bit of rain today, not much, barely settled the dust, so there's going to be a little bit of softness in the greens. Be nice just to get a bit of an idea about how that ball's going to land and how it's going to react. But other than that, they're just looking for tempo and to hit the centre of the club as often as they can and give themselves some confidence to walk over to the first tee. I think where Wyong and Benny's going to have the advantage tonight in this great rivalry is that he's got a great short game. He chips and putts really well, and we saw that in the semi-final last week. And he also hit some really good tee shots. So he's in probably as good a nick as anyone in the comp. And coming up against a stalwart from your neck of the woods, mate. Talk us through the Ryan Edwards story.
Yeah, well, we saw when Ryan Edwards played his last game, he played a cracking game here, and the swing looked really good. And two different styles of preparation. I know that Ryan had snuck out earlier this afternoon and was hitting some balls, and was actually a late arrival coming in today. We were actually going to send out the search party. But yeah, two different styles of preparation. Ryan's turned up late, hit a few balls, and is now just trying to get in some rhythm, get his thoughts together, and we see Benny just chipping away, just keep pounding those balls.
Righto, fellas. Well, we might swing out to Steve out on the practice tee. Steve, might get you to come in and pop up onto the practice tee and have a chat with the boys before we go out to the first tee for the toss.
Yeah, thanks, Murph, and good day to our followers on out in Facebook land there. Standing next to Ryan Edwards tonight, made it through to the final, obviously here, and wondering how's your preparation been?
Yeah, it's been a lazy weekend, mate, really. Just watched the Titans game this afternoon, the Cowboys. It was a pretty ordinary NRL match, and chilled back and just hitting a few balls with Benny here, so ready to rock and roll.
Good stuff. And your semi-final, how did that go down?
Yeah, played pretty well that night. I played Matty Bailey and won 5 and 3, so yeah, got that one done, so pretty happy with that.
Nice. And is anyone in your home club out there watching tonight that you want to give a shout out to?
Oh, I think they're all there, mate. I think we've got 1,100 members, and I think we'll probably go over the 1,000 mark tonight.
Yeah, they're all at the clubhouse watching. Yeah,
so they've booked upstairs and downstairs, and yeah, so it should be cracking there.
And about anyone at home out there watching?
Yeah, the wife and the 2 kids, mate, are there, so they'll be surely watching with intent. No, they'll probably be playing their iPads and watching something else. But no, all good, mate. No,
fantastic. Well, good luck tonight for tonight's match, and hit them well.
Yeah, keep sending those messages in.
Head on over to Ben. I've got Ben here as well, and Ben, I might throw a couple of the same questions at you, mate. Yeah. How's the lead up to tonight's game been? What's your preparation been like?
Had about 30 beers last night, so just relaxing the muscles.
Nice.
Yeah, it's the only way to do it.
And your semi-final match, how did that go down and go
around? Yeah, one on the 8th hole, pretty good match. Mark Avila had a few more putts, he probably would have won, but yeah, ended up being my way.
Fantastic. And your club, yourself, anyone watching at the club?
Probably not, mate.
You can't watch the juniors out here, do you?
No.
What about at home, though? You got anyone at home?
Yeah, the wife and the kids have put it on the big TV at home, so they'll be watching it. So I'll shout out to the kids and the wife.
No worries. Well, good luck for the game and play well.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Back to you guys.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Out on course, we've already got some messages coming through on our Facebook feed for Ben Ward out there. His family's sending in messages, so keep those messages coming in, and we'll read them out. You'll see them up on the screen as they come through. So, fellas, it's not long now before hit-off. Any clues in there in what they've been saying as far as confidence goes?
I think they're both as confident as they should be, mate.
They sound like it, don't they?
Good wins coming in. They're both playing well, both looking forward to it. I'm a bit worried though, Murph. Freddie Wickham there, Wyong stalwart, sending his best wishes to Ryan. Can we get some clarification there, Fred, please?
I noticed that as well. Everyone wants to jump on Shelley Beach. Yeah. Everyone wants to jump on the bandwagon, and can you blame them, really?
Well, I've known Fred for many years, and his son Craig, and I'll be certainly speaking to them about this.
Rightio, Steve, we're going to chuck back out to you out onto the first. If you can make your way over there and get the boys up there for the toss, and we'll get a bit of an idea of course conditions as you see it from the first tee.
Thanks, Murph. We've just got Ben heading on his way over, so we'll be with you in a moment.
quick shout out while they get prepared there. Please catch up, have a look at our sponsors, which will be blowing up on your screens there as they come through. We've had some great support for this tournament from our sponsors. Thank you very much to all those guys out there that are sponsoring our tournaments. Much appreciated. We hope that you come on board on our next broadcast, which may not be till looking like springtime. Winter, we're having a bit of a break. There may be 1 or 2 broadcasts possibly over winter, but we won't be broadcasting any tournaments. So it looks like they're just about ready for the toss, and we'll go back to Steve shortly to see how they go.
I'll just jump in there, Murph. We've got both the players on the tee box ready to toss the coin. Alright, call his heads, and Benny's going to hit off first. Good luck, gentlemen.
So it looks like Benny won it and is hitting off first. Is that right, Steve?
That's correct, Murph. Yep, won the toss and is hitting first.
All right.
Well, that's beautiful. First chance to draw blood. I like this from Benny.
Just while the boys are getting ready to hit off, can you give us a little bit of an update on course conditions as you see it, Steve?
Yeah, thanks, Murph. It's obviously, as you could probably see through the cameras there, it's a very, very misty night. This fog is setting in and it's pretty thick. So it's going to be pretty challenging to see the flags from the tee boxes. But I'll do my best to give you a good description. And Benny's just about to hit off now.
Righto, grand finals underway.
Here we go. And we're away. Pin position tonight,
shot.
boys.
Yeah, it looks great.
Deep.
Oh,
Saddle.
Yeah, it won't be too bad.
Yep. Get putter on that. Holeable. Great
Nice.
shot.
Very good shot.
The flag is just over what we call the nose of this green here, and it's actually, the camera doesn't really show how steep it is behind where the flag is from where Benny will be putting. He can actually putt it up the hill and it could almost roll back in the hill, so
Yeah, you can get a double go at this one.
yeah, just a bit of dew might stop that, but still we're going to be seeing it. That'll be no problem for Benny at all from there, I don't think. And a good solid shot to start with.
Playing 114, you probably want to land at 105.
Oh, looks good too.
It's nice.
Oh, this will
he's
run
landed it
down the
perfectly.
hill.
Down the hill it
sit.
goes. That's
Perfect
a great shot. Great shot.
Little right to left of there. I noticed Ryan took about a second and a half longer than he normally takes there, so
Yeah.
he's here to play.
Good swing too.
Good swing, yeah. Just took that extra bit of time there, which was good to see. Normally the temptation is to rush a shot when you're under pressure. I know I do.
Yep.
But no, took that a little bit extra time and get a cracking shot. Little right to left putt there, I'd say.
Yeah, very makeable there.
Yeah, so great start.
Great start. I think we're going to be in for an absolute treat tonight. We'll see some great golf being played. Now, these guys have come through the tournament as scratch markers. Their night golf handicap is 0, so there's no shots being given tonight. They're both playing off the same handicap, which is important to know. But they are playing as the ball lies.
They are, and there was just a comment up there about the conditions and about it's 14 degrees out there at the moment, which for our northern hemisphere viewers is about 52.7 Fahrenheit. Would that be right?
6-6 repeater, yeah.
Yeah. And so it's a bit cool out there. And interesting what they're wearing is they both wearing jumpers.
Gary's a
Rhino's
bit
got a t-shirt. Rhino's.
It seems like Gary's a bit concerned about
Rhino's rocking a
their
t-shirt.
attire out there, fellas.
Yeah.
Oh, Gary, if you're anything like me, mate, we need jumpers out there, but these young blokes, I don't know. They've got the blood running.
So as I said, if you see where the shadow is there of our man holding the camera, there's a really steep swale heading back down there. And if it was by daytime, you could actually putt it up that swale and have it roll back down in. They're actually two really good shots because the last thing you want to do is to get it stuck on the top of the hill like where Benny is there You can see him step down. He's just stepped down probably a good 2 feet. He stepped down there, but swale won't play effect anymore for them, and one of them will make this putt.
Or both. We could see the first halved in twos. That'd be good.
We could, yes. That swale won't. The Munge there won't.
No, I think he can sneak inside that.
Sneak inside it, and then probably bend left or right there.
Yeah, he can probably still get it on the left lip from there, and I think that's all he needs to do. Keep the pace up to this. There's no worries if you do give it a little bit and charge it there. It's only going to get up the hill and come back. So
I was out there earlier on, and unfortunately from there, if it does get up the hill and come back, it's going to miss right. If he wants to use the slope, he's got to hit it left. He's just caught the Munge on the way through. And here it comes. You'll see it come trickling back.
He'll be given that, I'd say, for a rock solid 3.
Yep.
So Rhino with a putt to go 1 up in the grand final.
Excellent opportunity to draw first blood.
Just want to feel this one sweetly out of the centre of the putter, don't you? You just want a nice, good, solid wrap on this.
Out of the centre, I can tell you it's right to left. And yeah, just up your holding speed and halve the line you take.
Yeah, I think he can hit this on the right edge, can't he? Slap with a good,
I think it's
good roll.
Just outside right.
All about pace. I like the pace.
There you go.
Yeah, great
Centre
putt.
cut.
Great putt. Great birdie. Great start by Ryan.
It is. And excellent start.
Just a quick mention, boys, about the prize money that's on offer for our grand final of our Auto Match Play Knockout. There's a fair bit of cash involved here, so the boys are playing really for some money. The winner of tonight's match will collect a cool $1,200, and the runner-up will be collecting $600. So they're really playing for $600.
Oh yeah, it's nothing to be sneezed at, and that's obviously why they're taking a lot of time. And I mean, we started with 80 players, 80 down to 2, and that's what we see. This pin here is actually cut right up against the far edge to the right of the green, and again there's a swale to the right of the green, which you can see it there on the left of your camera. That little swale, they can putt it up, and it can come back into that if they do hit it in the
gully
valley
on the
there.
left of the pin. Yeah. Great pin position. Anywhere in the gully, you got to feel like it's a 2 opportunity.
Yeah, 104 metres. I think it plays a little bit longer than that, but these balls go probably half a club, maybe longer. And so I think it's nothing more than probably a wedge for Ryan. I can't see him getting there with anything less.
Maybe a good solid gap wedge. Does he carry a 52er? Or
Maybe, if he did 52, maybe, but you'd have to get it.
Probably only needs to land at 95 and let it trickle over the nose into the gully.
And again, if our spectators following the golf ball through the air, and there it goes.
He's got it in the gully.
That's
good.
That's perfect.
That's perfect. Good chance that he could putt that in on the way up or on the way back there.
Exactly, and really good play. That it was it wasn't too conservative, but it wasn't absolutely attacking either. It's just a great shot there.
Yeah, you're always in the hole when you've got a 20-footer here at Royal Arena.
Oh, it's a bit of a drag.
Over the top there, yeah.
I don't think he fades the ball, so I can't see that. Just early when they were warming up, I did notice that Benny was actually holding off on a couple of shots.
Yeah.
It looks like he might have had the tendency of the lefts a bit, and he was just trying to hold off with the left arm and right arm a bit to try and
That's
get those
always
blocks.
been his bad shot, Slap, that poor hook.
That tree is also in play. You can see that the course curator has actually put that tee on the far right, anticipating both golfers do draw the ball, and very cunningly has pushed the tee right to bring that tree into play.
Yeah, excellent.
And there's some spectators again we've got there. Nice shot. There we go, Aaron. Good on you.
Supporting the fella there.
Course is looking amazing, actually. Look, a lot of people don't know. We've got the US Open at Pebble Beach next week, and the greens are actually the same. They're identical to Pebble Beach greens with a few differences. One is the greens there are greener, they're firmer, they're faster, they roll better, and they're a lot smoother. But besides that, they're identical.
But we put ours at the end of the hole the same way they do.
That's right. Yes. You tee off, fairway, green. Yes.
Yeah. And that, you know, we came to that decision independently.
Well, you tried the other way.
Yeah,
for a while.
We did.
We had some
Mid greens.
green
So you hit it
holes.
over the green and then come
It
back.
didn't work very well.
Yeah.
No, but you try. And that's the beauty
Exactly.
about Erina Creek. You know, we try, you know.
Now, can I also say, fellas, that tonight's grand final, the boys are also playing for a trophy. The trophy's been donated by one of our local night golf members, so shout out to Gary for the terrific work that he's done in producing and creating our inaugural trophy for the Autumn Matchplay Knockout. Thank you very much for that, and we'll get to see that when the presentation takes place on the 9th hole at the end of the game.
And what I thought was a beautiful touch is exactly the same as at St Andrews when the player receives the trophy with his name on it. Jonesy, you volunteered to engrave the trophy in between the final putt and the presentation.
Yeah. Yep.
So that'll be fantastic to see them actually win the trophy.
So Pommy's gone with the Texas wedge here. Pretty safe option. Give it enough to get it there. You've got a little bit of a backstop.
It's got to go.
It's going to get a bit of a help down the hill.
Here we go.
Here
Around
we
the
go.
back.
Here we
Here-
go.
here we
Here
go.
we go. Oh,
There we go.
what an absolute cracker.
And I was out with the course curator
Wow.
today. We're rolling
That
balls,
is-
and that's exactly what he wanted to happen
Jeez,
on
he
that
needed
hole.
that,
Yep.
didn't he?
That's exactly what our course curator wanted to happen. He
Yeah,
ta-
the
he talked
curator
me through
actually
that.
told me in confidence before the game that he expected to see quite a few birdies tonight.
Well, we already have.
We've already
He's
seen
right.
two.
Yeah, it's
Right yet again.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, great job.
Yeah.
They were rolling balls earlier on, and we couldn't do it, but there he is. They've gone and rolled it straight in. Fantastic.
That's going to be the shot of the night early.
Absolutely. There you go. And Ryan's thinking, yeah, good
I
on
think
you.
that missed 4 times before it went in.
Ryan's thinking, yeah, good on you.
Yeah.
This is actually a harder putt now.
Oh, way harder now.
Because-
When you have to make it.
He can't. He's not using the slope. Oh, there, Jody. How are you, Jody? Shout out to Jody Garner there with Geordie, who's probably still in transit there at Edinburgh. I think he'd be in Edinburgh now, ready to embark on a big European tour of golf over there. Good luck to
Yeah.
Geordie.
Shout out to the Morissette folk too. Going through
Yeah,
worst of times up there.
tragedy.
So for a half.
And he's
Great half.
made it. Birdie
Great
stuff.
half.
Fantastic.
Wow. So we've had 3 birdies in 2 holes.
Not a bad final.
Yeah,
Not bad final.
You did predict that, Jonesy. We'd see some fine golf tonight and plenty of birdies.
There you go. Wow, you couldn't ask for a better start than that.
There you go. Mum and Dad are proud of that one, and so they should be.
This is a great
Makes
hole.
the shot even better when you think Benny's the only bloke in the competition that can't see over that hill on the back of number 2.
True. And how many junior championships has he won at Wyong?
26, I think.
And
yeah.
how old is he?
26.
26. He's won
Yeah.
all the junior championships.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Longest reigning junior champion Wyong's ever had. And still looks great in the photos.
Yeah. Might have a few more to come too.
Oh, the way he's playing.
Well, to start party birdie and not have the honour, that's indicative. Good crowd we've got there down on the right too.
Yeah.
They're all. I think they're just waiting for the bus to come through. But
Oh, but it's
Anyway,
good to be
in
able to go
between.
and watch some. Enjoy it in South Africa.
beautiful.
Well, good on you, mate.
Thanks,
This is
Eben.
why I live here. Well, fantastic. Hello to all our viewers over there in South Africa.
We've got a huge following.
Massive
in
following.
Johannesburg. There's a
Cape Town. Cape
Cape
Town
Town.
has a big night golf
Massive.
thing going on down there.
Yeah, we get plenty of emails and texts from
Yeah.
our friends over there.
Yep.
Now you can imagine the fans back at their respective clubs. These lads, they'd be going nuts with that,
Oh.
especially out at Shelley.
Oh,
Well, I know
There,
Clive
boy.
Rice and the Rice family over there in South Africa are doing a lot with the golf, aren't they?
okay, yes.
Yeah, a great cricketer. 104 metres. Playing short. Oh, no, that's the second.
Oh,
No, this will be about 125, I think,
I
the
think
third
he
hole
likes
they're
this.
hitting off.
They're staring it down.
Now, what's going to happen here, fellas, is that Steve's going to get down there
Short left.
on course after the boys have hit off and locate them for us. It's our toughest hole to locate the balls in heavy fog.
There you go. Just click to 134. 134 metres this hole.
Playing long tonight.
Plays, yeah.
That'd be a good solid 9-iron for these boys, I'd reckon.
Yeah, tried to hold off on that one a bit. And
Yeah, he's trying that, getting that sort of left elbow flying a bit, isn't he?
Mm.
All the way through.
Okay.
Anyway, time will tell where those balls are. And no, great little hole there. And you can see this is where normally the wind swirls around. Very similar to the 12th at Augusta. Very, very similar hole. And you can see the flag in the distance there, not moving at all. There's no wind to speak of. Probably wouldn't mind a little bit of a breeze to get rid of some of this mist and fog. But they're the conditions we're playing with.
So as the lads make their way down to the third green, we've got Ryan Edwards up by 1 after 2, starting off birdie. We're going to pass out to Steve on course shortly to see if we can locate their balls, because obviously we can't see a damn thing out there. So I'm going to get you to come in, Steve. Can you hear me out there?
Yes, I can hear you, and thank you, Grub, for the side commentary there. Yes, I can hear you, and I'm just making my way down to the hole now and having a look to see if I can find these golf balls. I can see one just at the back, and I think that one might be Ryan. Ben hit his a little left, and I think his might have gone long as well. So let me just pull up, and I'll go for a wander and have a squiz.
I know it's very early going, but we've got 2 birdies from Ryan. It's like strike in a game of 10-pin bowling. What is the course record around here?
Good
6
question.
under.
6 under.
6
Okay, there you
under.
go.
Is that in night golf match play knockout scores?
No, that's in Tuesday night golf.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do we know? Have we got a record in match play knockout?
I'm not aware of that, Murph.
I think the best I've seen is about 3 under.
Yeah,
3 or 4,
three
I
or
think.
4 maybe, yeah. I think both the boys were well under par in one of Mark Newbury's matches.
Yeah, It is a bit of an oxymoron. We've been informed by our producers.
I
Yeah,
thought he
it's
was just
not-
calling us morons.
Well, we've been called worse.
Yes. Won't be the worst thing we get called.
Why are we morons this time?
Because we're talking about course records in match play.
Oh, yes.
We've been
right,
advised from the production team that it's an
Yeah.
oxymoron.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't know why they have to bring religion into it.
No, I don't either.
Yeah, should definitely be kept out of sport.
It's Brian
So,
Deebert. Brian Deebert, sorry to interrupt you. Brian Deebert from Golf Vlogs Australia. Get on and have a look at his website. Brian gets up there and does all these video logs. Does a great job.
Thanks, Brian, for your support. So, Holmesy, can you come in and tell us what's going on down out the third?
Yeah, not a problem, Murph. So Ben has hit it long and left. He's in some deep leaves out here next to a tree. He will have a hard shot out of there. He'll be butting up against the tree to get this one out. So Ryan is just at the back on the right-hand side, just in the minge. So this shall be an interesting contest. Ben has just hit his out, and he's hit it through the green, and he's in the front minge now. So interesting conditions out here. It's very, very thick. Obviously, you can see on the coverage. It'll be quite thick out there. So yeah, happy to continue reporting.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Mainly that hole there. That's our biggest issue. We find down in the back corner of the course, the fog tends to thicken up a bit.
The camera is seeing through it pretty well, isn't it?
Amazing cameras we've got here out at the course, as you have all seen through our broadcasts. Bit of a crowd there tonight. We're swelling around the green as well. A couple of our local golfers have come to see the grand final. Thank you for their support as well. So it looks like is he taking a wedge there?
Yes, I think he's putting.
Putting here, so he's obviously got a decent enough lie. And as this one's all about pace, get the pace right, you're always going to have a tap in.
There we
he's
go.
not really got the pace or the line
5,
right.
6
He's
foot,
missed
yeah,
by
looks
a
like that on the
fair
right.
way left. So it's not a kick in by any stretch. Although he has made 2 good putts on the first 2 greens, so he should be feeling pretty good with the blade.
I don't really think he's going to lose a hole. Ryan, unless we see another miracle here.
Yeah, well, he's pretty much got to chip this in now, hasn't he? Has he got to... Maybe... Yeah, he said
He's going for the chip.
bounce it out.
Oh. Tried to dunk it. And now he might still be away.
Yeah, I think so. Imagine he'll have one go and then pick up if he misses. And
Nice bush to lose your ball in Peter Sliwinski. Thank you, Margaret. Lovely. That relates to a speech I made at Nelson Bay in a district trip where I said the bush around here is some of the best I've lost my balls in. And it didn't mean to come out like that, but it did.
sometimes words get jumbled.
They do. They
Yep.
do. Thanks, Margaret, for that memory.
Righto, so this is for 4 and to give himself any chance of halving the hole.
That's
The
right.
pace. Yeah,
Beautiful.
great 4.
Great work.
Great 4 in the
Yeah.
end.
Yep, so he's in for... So
That's
what's
4.
What's happening there? So this has to go in to win.
Yes. Ryan's got this for the win to go to
2 up.
2 up.
It's not an easy putt, is it? It looks...
It's
there's a bit of
straight,
slope
Murph.
in it.
You want to read something into this. It feels like it should do something, but from where he is, he can just hit it solidly at the centre and it's going to go in. Down the bottom of that hill, so yeah, it's basically straight in. So to go 2 up.
Oh.
Okay, so
Phew.
halved in bogeys there.
Proves how tough that hole is.
It is a tough hole. And
Ever
I
hit-
think the tennis court hole is going to be tough tonight too, Slap, with the fog there. It's always a bit harder to
Yeah.
feel a shot when you can't see the target, isn't it?
Exactly, and I was out there today and hit 2 magnificent flubs.
Ah,
Both hit them both about 50 metres, much to Mark Pavey's delight.
it's
And,
easy to do that when you're trying to take a little bit off a lofted club, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it was just terrible shots.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Try to help you here, Slap.
Yeah, I know you were. Thanks for that. But you can see it's cut right up tight against the munge there. They'll be struggling to see that flag
Yeah.
there. We can see it nice and see there.
Yeah.
They're shining the torch. They can't see it from down there. Except the camera here is the
Now,
cameras
last
here are
week we
perfect.
said the munge was dangerous, and they both bounced it out of the munge.
There you go.
And I think
Yeah, we've
made birdie and par respectively. So
been talking the munge up about the worst place to be, and
yeah,
they knock it straight in and kick it out.
you watch tonight. It'll grab them.
Yeah, we'll see. And
Although both these blokes draw the ball, so I'm thinking they're going to be aiming 15 feet right of the stick and thinking if I
yeah, I think they're going to take the safe route.
pull one in there, it's all well and good.
Pin's a bit shorter than what we normally see here too, so getting lobbing just on the front of the green would be perfect. Ryan's still got the honour.
Yeah, 88 metres probably what on land at 80, I suppose. One decent hop and
Hopefully we'll see the ball tracking these glow balls which we use out here. Yeah,
that looks straight
looks
at it.
really good.
really
Ryan
good
staring
swing.
it down.
Oh, it
and
is too.
It's
Oh,
a
get
great
in.
shot.
Oh,
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 quality.
we're seeing
golf.
some champagne golf here.
Champagne golf.
Oh.
Absolute champagne golf.
I have to dip my hat to the young Shelley fella
Yeah.
at the moment. He's
Yeah.
playing very well.
Yep.
I mean, clearly it's boiling my blood. I don't like to see
Yeah.
it.
Well, you know.
Here we go. Come on, Pommy. Restore some faith in the great Wyong community. Doesn't look thrilled.
Oh, that's in the munge.
Oh dear, he's in more strife than Flash Gordon there. That's not good.
Yeah.
I think he's going to go 2 down here. That's
We might have
looks
picked-
kick in for Rhino. I'm not sure whether the
So we're
cameras-
gonna throw it back out. We're gonna throw it back out to you, Steve, out on course. If you can grab one of the players into the buggy, and we'll have a quick chat to see how it's all going out there.
Yeah, no worries, Murph. I've got Ben Ward in the cart with me. Probably a bit dishevelled after that shot, but sorry to grab you in.
You're right.
Mate, how's the balls coming off the tee tonight?
A bit less. Yeah, that one was a bit less. The one last time was alright, just went a bit long, but yeah, got to have a half there, so yeah, just trying to stay in it.
Yeah. And what do you reckon is the plan from here tonight?
Birdies and hit greens.
Hit greens and birdies. I like it. Good tactic. Back to you guys.
Yeah, thanks, Steve, out there on course. Bit of a ticklish little interview, that one with Benny. He's just popped that one over the back of the Munge under a bit of pressure.
We can just let the boys know there, Murph, that the ball's actually right at the back of the Munge. They're looking in the wrong spot, so...
Yeah, so Stevie, the ball's just actually gone over the back of the Munge. You might be better off just looking a bit further. It looks like they might have it now.
It's in the Munge.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. They found it.
And now...
So he better knock this in. Miraculously, I said he had a good short game. He better find it right about now. Got to play some sort of miracle shot here.
Yeah, it'll be tested right here.
What is his shot here, Jonesy? What do you think he's got?
Oh, mate, he just has to lay the sand club open on the ground and just flop something out there and hope like buggery it bounces into the hole somehow. I mean, he may have a lie that he can work with a bit. He has got a line there to the green, so... And he's got plenty of loft that he can get the ball over there, but it's... If he can't get the club on it the way he wants to, and he's got to just rely on the bounce, then it's going to be a bit hard to just flop it over there.
It looks like the ball's above his feet as well, is it?
Well,
looks like it's sitting up on the bank there. Is that?
Yeah, it'll be above his feet.
Yeah,
is that it there?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
Just such a hard shot. That's the type of swing he's got to do.
He's got to actually make a pretty violent swing here for a very short shot. Hard to do. But he could do with a miracle.
Wow, this would be a miracle.
Oh, he's played it well.
Oh,
Bad luck.
Almost second bounce in.
Bad luck.
That is a great shot under the circumstances.
Yeah, all sorts of things can happen there that embarrass you.
Yeah, no, but he didn't embarrass himself then. No,
No.
kept the club moving through the ball and, came out of there all right. Yeah,
Looks
not
like
bad.
he's got about a 6 or 7 metre putt there for par, and he'll be away.
What's the break on this one, Jonesy?
Mate, this one will probably... It's pretty straight. If it loses pace, it will fall a bit to his right, so to the left of screen.
Okay.
Keep the pace up, you can hit it inside left lip.
Oh,
Good try.
and he's conceded.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, well, that's 4. I think Rhino can make 3 from there, so...
Yeah,
We'll
and
concede him 2, and he's back to 2 under. He's made 3 birdies in 4 holes.
Ryan would be thinking, what's a par?
Yeah.
Hasn't had one yet.
Yeah.
If he's not having pars, birdies are the way to go.
So the tension's mounting a little bit down here at Erina Creek. The much favoured Wyong rep, Ben Ward. Now, it's worth mentioning, boys, that these players are not that regular night golf players. They're players in the match play tournaments that we hold here, but they're not Tuesday night golfers.
They've been fringe dwellers, haven't they?
Yeah, thanks for that, Bill. Yeah. How do you spell that?
Casanov? Casanov.
Yeah. I think it's Bill.
Oh, right. Oh, very good.
Yeah. Bill's one of our stalwarts around here. Doesn't say much, but geez, it's good to have him around. He loves getting a dip out.
Margaret's actually a school teacher, and that sounds like when I think she gets upset with some of her students the way that yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see someone's going to be staying back after class.
Yeah.
Righto, one of my favourite holes on the course. Number 5, 117 today, so that means the pin's probably up the back. Same thing, nice high shot, landing just on the front of the green, releasing up to the pin. Very hard to get the distance of this one right. The way Ryan's playing tonight.
Yep. They move around the air, those balls.
Oh,
He's
come up
a
short.
bit short, but the line looks good.
Yeah.
The line looks good, so he's going to be, his chipping's going
Thought
to...
that a bit heavy or something.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
Door opens a little bit.
Sounded
for
like
Benny.
pretty good connection
Yeah.
on our action mic there. Okay, so Pommy's got gap wedge. He's giving a good flog or pitching wedge maybe.
Nice strike.
That's a better strike.
He's got the carry.
Yeah,
oh,
it
this is
held
a
off on
great
that
shot,
one.
Lance.
Yep,
Oh,
great
here we
shot.
go. What a match.
What a great
What a
match.
match. Wyong's coming back. Here we go.
I think I can just about hear
Look at
the
that.
cheers from Wyong from here, Jonesy.
Oh, detention. Whoops. Sorry. Yeah, no, what a great hole and what a great match. Yeah, Ryan's probably just caught that one a little bit heavy, but I don't think his chip's too difficult there, even though, geez, that's almost kicking distance there.
Yeah, that's a great
And
shot.
Ryan's going to be looking at chipping this one in. He did seem to strike a good lie with playing off the deck, as we've previously mentioned. And he did seem to pull a good lie, you can see it from there. Certainly not sitting down too much. Get on the ball,
Plenty
release
of
out.
green to work with
Plenty
there
of
too,
green.
so he can use whatever trajectory he
Yeah.
likes there.
Yeah. Weekend hacks. Yeah, about 5 birdies we've seen.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit better than weekend hacks there, Todd.
So speaking about, night golf on Tuesday night, fellas, if you're out there and wondering if you'd like to come down and have a game, we do hit off every Tuesday night. So rock up around 6 or just after 6 for a 6:30 hit off. Love to see you down here. It's a growing sport in our country. Erina Creek, home of world night golf. You're welcome to come down.
And if indeed you've got a group that want to play, just contact Paves and you can book out the whole course if you
Yeah.
want for a night golf experience here. Bring 20 or 30 people out here and he'll accommodate you on a night, other than a Tuesday night, because Tuesday night 30 of your mates might be a bit hard to accommodate. But certainly talk to Paves, anything can be done.
Good for a corporate event, an evening corporate event.
Oh, good fun corporate event. No, Ryan's just stepped that one out, having a good look at that. He's taking a lower lofted club there.
Slapper, can you tell me why Ryan bounces? Is like what's going on there?
He's got a spring in his step. He's a very happy lad, and when he walks, he does have a spring in his step. We're very happy people there at Shelley Beach. Nothing gets us down.
I just thought it was an underpant issue, like wrong size.
Run it out. Run
Great
it out.
shot
Go.
here. Great shot
Go.
here.
Oh,
Well played. Hey, how's that feel? How's that par feel, Ryan?
Yeah, it's a great shot. Great shot there.
Well done.
Actually, you see his bag sort of weighs him down a little bit there. There's not as much a spring in his step when he's got the bag. But, no, happy lad.
Here we go.
He's a very happy
To
fella,
get
isn't
one
Yeah.
back, young Ben.
he? Righto, to get back to one down. Straight in the middle, Benny. Plenty of pace. That'll do us.
There you go.
And importantly, gets the shot back too, so he can start to steer this match now.
What's our birdie count? We had one from Ryan on the first.
Yeah.
Halved in birdies on the second, was it?
Yeah. Bogeys then.
3,
Then a birdie.
4, 5.
Five holes.
Not bad. Mine.
Yeah, we were talking about it before the match, Slap.
Okay, yeah, it looks like we've just got some little bit of technical difficulties. We can overcome them anyway. Just while we address those some sound issues we've got going here now. This is going to be this next hole's a great little hole here. Oh, you can see the mist has come in a fair bit.
Coming quite strong, hasn't
Yeah.
it?
And that pretty generous tee spot there, pin spot there. We're teeing off down near the bus shed. And for the first time, Benny Ward's actually got the honour.
Yeah, that's a good thing too, to have the honour when you're one down with 4 to go. So he appears to be there somewhere amongst the fog in the bus stop. Okay.
Let's see the ball come down.
Oh, this is good if it takes a nice hop. Yeah, lovely shot. That gives you a chance. Very makeable putt from there, Slap. Very makeable.
Switch bug. That is a great shot.
Yeah, so that's what he's got left. Rhino's looking for a probably landed a little bit further up the green than where Benny did. Get that release right up to the stick.
Yeah.
So I reckon probably something landing about 100 Slap, that's going to just release out.
100 would be good, and middle of the green would be good. 1 up, 3 to go. 4 to go, sorry. It's taking that little extra time.
Yeah.
And let's
Still
see
got
how
that
this
good
is.
tempo though.
Yeah, it's coming in now.
This
Nice
is
kick.
good if it
It's-
just again just
just needed to kick up a little bit
hard
further.
distance. Tough distance. So we've got this one and then 3 more, Slap. Where would you really want to be when you turn the corner and for the back 3? It'd be nice if the match was all square at that point.
Oh, from a commentator's point of
Wouldn't
view,
it?
it'd be nice.
But I suppose from a Shelley point of view, you want Rhino to
Oh,
hold.
look, I want to see it go to 9 holes, but to see Shelley Beach winners as well.
We might flick out to Steve out on the 6th. Steve, can you give us an update on how the boys are? Maybe grab Ryan into the buggy.
Yeah, no, look, started strong. I birdied 3 the first 4 holes, and then, I disappointed. I made 4 on 3. But, yeah, look, we've both got a chance here. So, look, 1 up with, 4 to play. Wouldn't mind draining this and then put the pressure on him. But, mate, so far so good. Every time you're up in a match play, he's feeling pretty good. So, yeah.
Alright, no worries. We'll get out there, get in him.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, and thanks for those comments from the course.
He's dead set right, isn't it? It's nice to be up in a match play at any time.
Absolutely, and now it's just a case of you just do what he does. Or you'd like to be maybe one more up, 2 up, and then just let the holes wear out.
Yeah.
You're going to run out of holes. That's what match play's about. Being it's more up than there are holes to play. But look, this is dead set even here, and if Benny could really turn this match on its head by holding this putt, take our birdie count to 6, and looks like Ryan might be away.
Yeah, Rhino's probably thinking, get this thing in the hole. And on a real good chance then. This is another one where if it gets up the back past the pin there, it will actually come back a little bit. I'm not sure with the dew tonight whether it'll come all the way back, but again, if you keep the pace up, it's not going to fall a lot. But it will fall to his right if it runs out of pace. So
Keep
for
the-
birdie.
Keep the head still.
There's a little bit
Bad.
of wobble.
Oh,
Good effort. Will it come back? No. Good effort.
and that creaking sound is that door opening for Benny Ward.
Yep.
Actually hit that
Benny
fairway
now has
past.
to. He's going to have probably about a foot of break, so he's probably aiming maybe 6 or 8 inches outside the hole, and and let it fall into the middle.
Isn't Joe, our cameraman, isn't he doing a great job
He's
there?
just fantastic, isn't he? I'm glad Channel 9 sacked him.
And here we
That's
go.
low.
That's tracking straight in.
Oh, is it? He's
Straight
made
in.
it.
Centre
Well, the
cup.
birdie count continues. And this match is back to square.
Phew.
Well, that great old rivalry slap. It's not going to lay down, is it?
No, and that sort of 1-2 blow for Ryan. That's going to see who can recover, if he can recover from that. All square, he's going to feel like he's actually down when you've been 2 up.
Yep.
And wow, this is an exciting match we got coming up.
I think Benny in the cart said he needs to make some birdies, and since that point he's made 2.
He did.
So
True to his word.
yeah, he's got a plan and he's sticking to it.
Tell us about this next hole, Jonesy.
Oh, great hole. The home hole heading down towards the old homestead where the original designer of the course lived in the 1800s.
Mm-hmm.
Plays 112 metres, dead on the left, short left, long left, all a bit ugly. Munge on the right. One where you want to hit the green and trust your putter.
Yeah, a little bit tricky around the green on this one. We do see a fair few players go long here. So at 112, no wind to speak of again. It's perfect out here.
I think it's just a solid wedge tonight.
For you, maybe, yeah. Yeah, no, probably solid wedge. And so he's just holding off on that through the ball again. Probably thinking doesn't want to pull it left. Might have sorted himself out.
See what he does with this one.
Oh,
No, he's still wondering. Not sure about the lie.
nice little applause for him. He might have been waiting on these punters on the left walking up there.
Yeah. I think we're a marshal down tonight, so some of
Mm.
the crowd are probably getting a bit close.
And
to
no
the players.
ropes. No ropes
ropes,
tonight. No,
no.
took the ropes down. Have that.
Well, it's part of the new policy. I don't agree with it. I think we should rope them off.
yeah.
Oh, looks like he's trying to hit a barreling cut here.
He's holding off on it. There you go.
There
It's
you go.
working.
Great shot.
Yeah, so he's fighting
Right
that
under
hook.
the hole.
Fighting that hook and just keeping the left arm very high through the ball, not to roll it over.
Keep that club face open and square as long as you can.
Put his clothes away. There you go, from Aaron. Let's say Ryan's taken full advantage of the taking a club length back. He's obviously feels he's got too much club here. He's taken it a full club length back. And
Probably look at him knocking him down a 9-iron maybe.
yeah, that wasn't the full shot,
Yeah.
but
This
I like
looks
it.
really good.
Or do I?
Is that just creeping on the front or?
It's hard to pick up.
I
That
didn't
willow
pick it
tree there was that. And as we said goodbye to our South African viewer there,
Just a bit
And
short we're
with-
hearing from the on-course team. So, yeah, thanks to that fella watching over there in South Africa. Keep in touch with us. Good luck. What was he going off to watch? I didn't watch.
the cricket.
The cricket. Oh, the cricket.
Yeah,
Good. We'll have a crack at you again soon.
yeah. They're telling me that
Yeah.
Steve Smith and Davey Warner are very popular over there, getting cheers every time they go
Yeah.
out to bat.
Oh, good. So we think Rhino's just a bit short, so he's going to be away here,
Yeah,
and it's really down to Benny. All of a sudden, Benny's looks in control of a match that that Ryan had by the scruff of the neck. So it just goes to show you 9 holes of night golf match play is still an exciting event, isn't it?
yeah. You would have thought it was heading certainly Brian's way, and that nice little fight back by Benny. But 2 birdies will do that.
Yep.
This could be a hat trick of them right here.
Never a bad time for birdies.
No.
So he's only just short. Rhinos is very makeable as well here, so he's got the blade out. Might get a little bit of a kick off the fringe there. It might get a little bit of a funny kick probably to his right as he looks at it. But I think he's just got to try and read this as maybe a left lip putt from where he's looking at it from the ball end there. Maybe even a bit outside the left lip, depending on how hard he wants to hit it.
Another great camera view there.
Fantastic work.
Joe's got himself around again. Gets around the course, doesn't he?
Yeah, fit. Okay, so let's see. He looks to be setting up maybe just outside the left lip. Just make a nice smooth stroke, good contact. By geez, he's got a good show here if it's got no pace. Oh, great effort. Great effort.
Oh.
See, he probably started it straighter than he wanted, I think.
You can see the track mark from the ball there rolling. It rolled. Yeah, it was always going a little bit right there, but gee.
Looked good for a long time, didn't it?
He's got to be upset with that one.
Gives Pommy a real good look at the pace and how the ball's rolling on this screen. Okay, so to go one up and to win 3 in a row with 3 birdies in a row. The little Pommy from Wyong.
But his shadow over the hole there, which is never a good thing in night golf.
He loves it. The Soap Dodger loves that. Oh, that was a wishy stroke. Straight in the middle for 3 in a row.
3 in a row.
Right in the middle.
The birdie count continues. What a great final.
Oh, this is worthy of a final.
Absolutely sensational. And
So we move over to number 8 with a match well and truly alive.
it's a great little hole, mate. It can be a real turning point, but in this match it's just going to be survival, I think, for Ryan. He's just got to get in there, get it close, because Benny's 3 in a row, and there's nothing telling me he won't go 4 in a row.
Well, probably the next 2 are easier than the last 3 that he's birdied.
I believe so. So they'll certainly be taking their time here. There's a fair bit of cash on offer, as well as the title. Ryan's just getting his thoughts there, thinking about what he can do. Hasn't this match changed?
Amazing, Slap, amazing.
Oh.
It was looking like Rhino was going to run away with it. And
the good thing is it hasn't changed from bad golf.
no,
It's been great golf.
No.
It's not as if someone's throwing it away. Rhino's just having steady pars. And
I
it's
still
just-
think the only bogeys we've seen were on... Oh, no, Pommy would have had a bogey on the tennis court hole. But,
yeah, that was it. And
so
then
there's only been 3 bogeys all night.
Yep. Yeah, half the...
And don't forget it's cold and foggy
oh,
and tough conditions out there. So, okay, so Pommy, if he can stick one close here, can win the match here. Oh, that could have gone left. That could be the left one.
yes, that's the
Oh, it's
left and long.
Now,
And
you
again, that
can
big...
actually roll it down that hill from the green there, which is GUR at the moment. You can play it there.
Yeah, no.
Maybe that's it. Maybe he's going to put some of that 1200 towards a nice sweater.
That's a hard shot from there. And Ryan's got to heard that door creaking way open.
Yeah, Rhino needs to land this short now. Give himself a putt at 2. Take advantage.
And by far, we've seen some cracking games here, through the journey, but by far here the standard is, and the scoring standard has been
This is
worthy of a final,
yeah.
a grand final.
Yeah, good to see no runaway wins and great golf played.
Now this is, I'm calling this as the shot of the match.
See what he's got. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. He's going to have another shot down the hill. This could go in. Come on. Is it moving? Oh, what a fantastic golf shot. Under pressure in the autumn
Unbelievable.
final.
Unbelievable. And not a case of commentator's curse. I really thought that something exciting was going to happen then, and wow, wouldn't it have been great to see a hole in one.
Oh, that's a perfect answer. And so we were 7 birdies for 7. We're going to be 8 for 8.
Hoping, it's, just keep the pace up on that one downhill. Don't worry if it goes past. Yeah, 8 birdies. Fantastic. Great.
Well,
play.
look, the hard thing now for Pommy is to get it close enough to make Rhino putt it.
That's it. And also, I mean, the best result is hopefully if Ryan wins this hole, we see a 9-hole competition, which we didn't want to see a 4-3 win or something like
It'd be
that.
lovely to see it come down to the road hole slap.
It would
Wouldn't
be
it?
lovely. Absolutely
I think
lovely.
the road hole would be it's symbolic of the great divide between Shelley Beach and Wyong,
It is.
and maybe we can start to patch up some of those differences.
Yes, like Wyong Road.
Or will we all get on the drink later and let's just let the hatred spread?
Well, why change anything?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
So-
to be honest with you, I've been wanting to front up to Rhino for a while now, so if he wins, I might challenge him to a fight at the fire pit later on.
Well, why not?
You know,
Why not?
I can't fight, and there's a rumour that he can't either, but by geez, it'll be a good thing to watch.
Make Holmesy, we've just got some information through that the ball of Ben's, he can either play it as at lies or get a drop onto the 7th tee.
Thanks, Slapper. Ben's just coming over to the 7th tee box now. I'm assuming just to get a look for how the shot would look from up there. He's opted. 7th.
Sorry, mate. So he's opted to play from the 7th tee. Well, it appear he has. He's
Yeah, I think he has, mate.
looking at, there we go, ball in hand.
picking it up. So
He's going to the 7th tee, which is a far easier shot.
it's going to
And,
be. I'm not that sure. I had a shot from up there in one of the Tuesday nights a couple of weeks ago, and it's actually not that hard to roll something down the hill. You've got gravity on your side,
right.
and everything sort of bumps down towards the hole, so you can get it. You can get it on and reasonably close. The only problem is with the pin up the back there, it's going to run away. But I think it's such a tough shot to land it in the right spot from the 7th tee. Although he is good with the short game.
Yeah.
So here he goes. He's got.
Question, if I can shoot back into you.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Benny's just dropped and his foot's on the timber to stand. Is he able to get another drop?
He's got a preferred lie, mate.
No, it's not preferred lie. Yeah, you can have another
Oh
drop.
no, he hasn't.
Yeah, if he's standing on the timber, he can have another drop.
Cheers, boys.
Still not getting over this knee-high drop thing.
No, he did that quite eloquently,
Yeah,
but
that was.
it's very hard to look masculine doing those knee-high drops, but
Yeah.
I think it should have been at least knee-high. Would have been a better rule, but anyway.
I like the old drop it over the shoulder.
Oh,
in
that
the
was
old
great.
days.
In the old days,
That was
dropping it back over
fantastic.
the left shoulder.
Yeah.
So this is certainly advantage Ryan. Rhino's sort of looking now, well, Benny, you got to make this now. And even if you don't make it, I've got 2 putts downhill. So certainly advantage Rhino right here.
Yeah. No, he's. I'd say Rhino's going to be conceded our 8th birdie of the match here, unless
Benny holds it.
Benny can hold this and put enough pressure on him to have to wobble that one in.
Chipping or putting?
Assuming he went back for the putter, but maybe he's gone for a less lofted. No, he's got the putter there.
Got the putter out. Bit of a swing here.
Yeah, so this one's got some right to left. He can give it plenty because there's no value at all in a 4, so maybe a hole high at a reasonable pace.
Well, that's high.
That's
And
good effort. Good effort. So he'll concede, and we'll go to the last all square in the Autumn Grand Final.
couldn't be better.
Couldn't be better, mate. If we'd have written a script, this is the way we would have done it.
And that's 8 birdies for the
8 birdies for the
For the
match.
round. And heading to our little road hole here. 54 metres. People see 54 metres up there and go, oh, what? You kick it on? It's actually a great little hole. And it just proves,
Fantastic hole.
you know, you don't have to have a 240 metre par 3 for it to be a great hole. It's got very interesting slopes on that green. And I think we're going to see our 9th birdie.
Yep.
if not our
sure.
9th and 10th birdie. All square coming in last. Could come down to a birdie. Gee, what more would you want?
Oh, this is how we would have scripted it.
And our spectators there moving into the little stand area we've got there, also known as a retaining wall. They're probably going to pull a pew on.
Sit on it. You see the back of the trophy there, sitting
There's
on
the back
wall.
of the trophy. You
Yeah.
got to get the engraving pen out, Jonesy.
I'll be doing it as the balls are in flight.
You're hoping Benny Ward wins because there's less.
I'll get an inkling off just by watching the balls come off the club face.
Well, you're hoping Ben Ward wins.
And there he is,
there's
Gary Sculls, the creator of the trophy. Thanks, Gazza. Well
Yeah.
done, mate. Fantastic trophy. It'll be. They'll look at it in hundreds of years' time and wonder about it.
You're hoping it's Ben Ward that wins because there's less letters to engrave.
That's right.
Where'd you get your engraving skills from?
Stevie Wonder School of Engraving.
Okay.
Okay, so just a little flick with a lob wedge. That little dip that he has in the
Yes.
ball is
Come
a great
on.
shot.
Spin. Oh.
Oh,
Look at this, a great shot. He's
it's not kick in, but I'll tell you what, if someone gave you that putt to win the 1200 3 months ago, you'd have taken it.
I would have taken it.
Taken it and run.
I would have missed it.
Okay, now Pommy's got to answer here. He's got the weight of Wyong on his shoulders. Oh, and
Oh.
he's absolutely knifed it.
Off the
That's going to
fence.
come off the fence. Oh, I don't know what
Oh.
happened there.
As
Head
we-
came up. It was the worst swing he's made all night.
Yeah, as we've
Just-
seen, 54 metres and
Didn't seem to be
It's the
happy
green.
with the club. He was trying to make something happen there. It was a strange swing. Anyway, all
What-
square.
just
He'll
one.
get a drop away from that retaining wall. No nearer the hole. Nearest point of relief.
And I can see you've started on your engraving the letter R.
Yes. Yes. It's got quite a flourish to it too, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. So,
I can change that to a B if
To
there's
a
a
B, yeah, well-
miraculous chip in.
well,
See,
if
that's why I thought.
well, I'm watching you do, as we speak doing it. So you've got the stroke of the upward stroke, and then you've done the round part at the top.
That's right.
And
I'm
then-
yet. I don't know whether I'm going a diagonal next
Look,
or a
or
round.
another round, but it's a very steady hand you've got there with that engraving tool.
Yes, the Engravomatic 2000.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful tool.
And wow,
Well,
here we go.
great when it all comes down to this, but Pommy would be thinking, why did I save my worst swing for this?
Yeah, but
So
then again, we saw Joe Spears. Joe Spears on this hole hit it just off
hold
the
it
left of
from
the green.
what about
And hold
3
it.
feet left of where Pommy
It
is
wasn't
now?
far. It was probably from the shadow there.
Yeah,
And
and he's got one thing in his favour. If he gets it on the green at any pace, he's going to get it to the hole. So here we go. It's going to wander to left when it gets on the green.
I don't know if he's
I
got
don't
that.
think he's hit this at all.
Oh.
He's absolutely drop kicked that. The head moved there, Slapper. The Sliwinski putting
Yeah, don't move your head.
metric there. Very easy to see.
But still,
It's a bit pushy with the whole right side here, doesn't he?
and there we may have it.
Oh, it's bad way
So
for
we can see the
Pom to finish,
R,
but
Y, and
we'll,
A coming onto your engraving
yeah.
little plug there.
Yep, I've changed that to an R. So we'll look at Rhino here, putting for the Autumn Match Play Championship. He's got 2 putts to win it. But I know Rhino, and I think he'd like to finish it with a birdie.
Not the Shelley Beach way.
Not
Cozy
Shelley
it down
Beach
to the
way.
hole. No.
Cozy it down.
Cozy it down to the hole and tap
If
it in.
If it drops in, all well and good.
Win by the smallest possible margin.
Yep.
But win.
It's a win. Yep. Yep, I like that theory. So here he goes. Nice little short backswing rehearsal there, wasn't
Yes.
it? This is not going to have much steam on it. There it is, just a little dribbler.
Oh.
Oh, well, he's not
That's-
conceded
yeah.
it, so that's
No.
interesting.
Exactly right.
Yeah, well, I guess he's got to knock this in and then... This is all about pace. It's going to leak away to the right if he doesn't keep the pace up. There we go. Nicely knocked in.
Ryan's
So
going
the
to
Doppler effect then of the ball actually making the sound before it gets to the bottom of the hole.
so this is a $600 putt.
So here we go. Yeah,
$600 this is worth. It's about 3 foot, $200 a feet. Is that my maths correct there?
That's good, mate. Yeah, spot on. So here he is to claim the first Autumn Night Golf Championship. Ryan Edwards locks it in. Well done, Rhino. Well done, Rhino, and well done, Shelley. Begrudgingly, as an old Wyong man, I have to congratulate Shelley Beach and Ryan Edwards. Great win. Murph?
Yeah, fantastic to watch that toing and throwing, leading, both players leading at different stages of the match.
Checking in with the guys in the Lamington Lounge to be ready for an interview.
Yeah, mate, we're just about ready. You can take it away whenever you like. Fantastic match there. We've all enjoyed that. Yeah, so we're flipping over to Steve, our club captain on course, to present the trophy and the cash to the players.
Fantastic, thank you, Murph, and what a great game out there tonight. Had it all, didn't it, boys? I'll get you to jump on over here if you can and do a quick presentation and a quick chat. So I've got the trophy here, and just wanted to award that to Mr. Ryan Edwards. Congratulations on the win, mate.
Thank you.
How did you feel about coming into those last 3 holes?
Yeah, mate, I started strong and I thought, here we go. And then I think Benny had 3 in a row there and sort of hit the lead. And I thought, shit, we're in trouble here. So I missed a couple of putts early on, but then coming home, I hit a really good one in here. And then I was lucky enough to get a home done on the 9, so no, pretty stoked.
I think it was pretty entertaining for the guys out there tonight, up and down.
Yeah, I think you had 4 birdies. I think I had 3 or 4 birdies, so there's plenty of birdies. So decent golf was played, so no, it was good.
Very, very quality golf. So unfortunate loss there, Benny.
Yeah, bridesmaid again.
A bit of a bridesmaid action happening, but I just wanted to congratulate you on coming runners up, the $600 prize money there. So what do you think you'll spend that on? Go out to Mingara tonight?
Yeah, that's enough for it. That's what Ryan.
Yeah, fantastic goal. Ryan, there's your $1,200 first place winner. Congratulations again, and hope you come back for the team's event coming up shortly.
Yeah, I think we're both down, mate, so I'm sure we'll see each other in a couple of weeks, mate, and go head-to-head again in the team's event. So.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for joining us for the tournament, gentlemen. It's been an honour and a pleasure to watch you guys go around and welcome you back for the winter comp. Thanks, gentlemen. Back to you guys in the studio.
Yeah, thanks, Steve, and thanks, boys. And what a fantastic end to that series, fellas. Before we wrap up tonight's proceedings, just a quick thank you going around to all of the production team. Great event that we put on here at Erina Creek. I hope out there in Facebook land you also enjoy it. We love putting it on and love all your comments coming in. Another shout out to our sponsors that have sponsored our tournament this autumn, Matchplay. Thank you to you guys. I'll throw over to you, Jonesy, for a little bit of a wrap up before we shut it down.
Well, I think we saved the best for last, Murph.
That was a great game.
Match. Great match. The Lamington Lounge. We sat here all evening and enjoyed that match. It was as good a golf as I've seen. Fantastic. 8 birdies in 9 holes between the two combatants. Up and down. Looked like Ryan was going to win at a trot. Then Benny came back with 3 in a row. Classic comeback. And then thwarted by some great golf at the end by Rhino. Just a match fitting a grand final, mate. And can I echo your comments on the match committee's job here and the ground staff and everyone else? Just
terrific job.
Terrific job, mate.
Yep, so that just about wraps us up. Bernie Ward, the perennial bridesmaid. That's two tournaments that he has come runner-up in. Hopefully he might get another chance in the next one. But a big congratulations to Ryan Edwards from Harking from Shelley Beach, and the rivalry continues.
Go, Shelley.
And Slap.
Very happy, Ryan. Look, I can't say any more. The birdies are plenty. The course was great. Everything's been great. And Shelley Beach victory again. Thank you.
Thanks to you out there on Facebook for following our broadcast. We look forward to catching up with you on our next one, which may well be a couple of winter games, but generally looking for spring. So thanks again for tuning in, and get down here to Erina Creek for a game on Tuesday night if you like to look at the knockoff. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again. Good night.